Okay, it's live now. Meet, share. Yeah. What I'll do,
We've had 5 views. We've had 5 views on one of the lives.
Really?
Yeah.
Twitch or
Just on. No, on YouTube.
really?
Yeah.
Three might be,
So
3 might be us though.
3 might be us. Yeah.
I'm
Because
thinking.
I'm just going through because the lives are posted on
I think
the lives for
I
some
was
reason
only with 2 other
post.
accounts.
Yeah.
I was only with my accounts. That's 3. Unless you went on with your account.
I think I did.
So it must be
Yeah. So I think we need to somehow just move them off because it shows up on the
analytics.
actual main page. Yeah. On the actual page on the live sections. But yeah.
So on YouTube.
I think we have had a couple of views though. To be fair,
Yeah.
yeah, because we've gone down from 2 to 1 viewer.
Oh, what? It's gone down to 1 now.
Mm-hmm.
So have you done something or you not gone off?
No.
So someone else was actually viewing then.
Mm.
Interesting. At least now we know. I must be this viewer
Yeah.
now. This one viewer is me.
Yeah.
So we've had another viewer viewing it.
Oh, we've gone back to 2.
Perfect. Hello. Welcome to the stream.
Yeah. Welcome. Be if you want to leave a comment in the chat, it'd be nice to have a conversation with you.
Any questions, feel free to ask. If you're looking to build a startup, if you're looking to open a business, we'll do what we can. Let's succeed together. See if I were to, yeah, I can't do that.
On the YouTube live,
Yeah.
should we add a few hashtags into the the description part?
Are you viewing it live on YouTube?
I'm viewing it live on YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah. So just like it, like the video. Are you? It's gone down to 0 now. Do you go off it?
No, I'm still on it.
Okay.
But I'm liking it I'm watching it from the Findsy.
Oh, the from Findsy one. I think you're watching it from.
Yeah.
It's on the Findsy one, then that's fine. That's someone else, then, isn't it?
Yeah. If we go to the description, enter for hashtag, found hashtag startup. Let's do hashtag startup life. Hashtag CEO. Hashtag. Okay, let's save that. See if we can get some views from there, and let's see what we can try and do. Might be worth. Let's see. I might put the YouTube stream on my TV. Just keep a track of everything.
Oh, you can do that.
Say again, sorry.
You can put on TV.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put the YouTube live on the TV and see, because what I'm thinking is if we get anything on there, it'd be good to see it from. Live chat. So I've just connected to live chat. Yeah, so we just got another viewer on the Twitch, which is good.
YouTube's got one. What? Well, are you liking from other accounts on YouTube?
Yeah.
Ah. Have you seen the thumbnail?
On the YouTube one,
Yeah.
Elon.
Yeah, funny one. I just saved those streams. No, the previous.
Yeah, I saved it. It's on the channel, so we might need to
Okay, look
we
at that.
might need to get them taken off.
Oh damn. It's loads. 1 hour 23 minutes for one of them.
Yeah. By the way, for the person that's hopefully viewing us on Twitch, yeah, we're new to streaming. It's a new thing for us.
We're literally setting it up, testing it out. Damn, so whoever goes on the YouTube page, they can literally see the stream that we did. You know, the 1 hour.
Literally. Yeah. We've got it's saying 3 people watching. Are you watching it on your phone as well?
On Twitch? Or YouTube?
No, on YouTube.
Yeah, on YouTube I was on
So
it.
obviously I'll be one of them. So we've got
No, so on YouTube I was watching the old one.
because it's saying we've got 3 people watching this one, to be fair.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I think it'd be 2 more, because obviously I think I've got it on TV at the moment, just to see what's going on.
Let's take a look. See, that's not it. All we need is at least
Oh,
a few viewers from Kai Sanat to come down here. It doesn't need 189K.
no. Because you can do. I'm just hoping we can. If someone can. What do they call it? Is it rushing a channel or something? Quick actions. What's it called? Yeah, raiding the channel. We just need to get Kai Cenat to raid the channel with people, and we'll see how that goes.
One other strategy, I don't know if we can do that though. So you said it's about gaming. If we have like a little game going on the bottom left of the screen,
Could do. We'd be playing. Was it Flappy Bird or whatever it was?
oh yeah, that one still exists. Was that Fortnite, Borderland? Was just chatting.
There's actually so many like random games that are on Twitch, and people just stream and stream and stream and get, hundreds, thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of
Streamers.
streamers, viewers, all that sort of stuff. I'm just thinking that's crazy.
24 hours a day, people are watching it.
Yeah. I think it just says something about how people kind of consume kind of videos like that, and just it's crazy how people can entertain themselves in that sense.
Yes, at some point we're bringing Hassan,
Yeah,
and we can all work together.
I think that'd be good. That'd be really good.
But I think this way we can do our work plus try and get some sort of following or views.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think with the whole with the whole YouTube content and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think that would be something, whether it's shorts or actual videos.
The lives, to be fair,
I
content.
think mixing the both. Say again, sorry.
The lives themselves are content.
Yeah, definitely. I think obviously just timing wise, I think we need to just get the timing right of when's best time to go live, etc.
Yeah.
But again, even this is quite successful. Yeah, we've seen the numbers go up to some degree.
He's got 5 or 3 on YouTube, was it?
Yeah, 3 on YouTube, 5 on Twitch, which is brilliant. Yeah, I think if we stick at it and start building an element of consistency and kind of understanding how these sorts of things work, I think we could do quite well. To be fair,
100%. It's just gonna be consistency. We keep doing it. More hours put in.
yeah.
It'd be great. So 3 viewers on YouTube. I'm not watching it on YouTube. Are you watching it? I know you said you.
I'm watching it on the TV on YouTube. Yeah, so it means that there's 2 more people watching, which is brilliant.
So it's not me, is it?
No. Well, I don't think so. I'm not too sure necessarily if it's.
You're not on your laptop, are you?
No. I've just got the channel up at the moment.
Yeah, I'm not watching it on my. It's only the one that I'm showing right now. So it must be 2 people at least, right?
2 people at least. Yeah.
Welcome, everybody.
Yeah, welcome everyone. We've got obviously some on YouTube, some on Twitch at the moment.
Yeah, we've literally just started this up. What, 2-3 hours ago?
Yeah.
Started off thinking that we hadn't done any research. We literally just downloading the apps and coming on live straight away.
Literally.
Trying to work it out as we go. So yeah, it's been interesting.
Yeah, definitely. Just appreciate anyone that's watching, to be fair. I think these things will get better at it and better at it as time goes on. The more we keep doing it, we'll get better and better. It'll be a lot more of interest to yourselves, a lot more insights, especially kind of day-to-day life. I think that's a big thing.
Yeah, 100%.
Um,
Like when you're building a startup, there's a lot of things that go on behind the scenes, and I don't think that's articulated effectively to people. We're in this delusion that it's okay. I mean that it's easy, but
yeah,
we've had to literally iterate from, I think, from February to now. We've iterated. We've had to pivot to an extent. Yeah, It's been quite a roller coaster ride already,
Yeah.
and it's just big. It's just
So when you talk about iterations, it's been like 4, 5. Literally, it's just constant. Like we'll try something, it may not work. We're trying again, it may not work. Trying again, trying again. Just in the hope that it will work, and it will work. I think it's just you know, timing is a big thing. I think once the right timing comes in, and it's it's like when we went to go meet um that person, turned around and said, you just need that one lucky break, and once that one lucky break comes, that's it. You roll in
yeah, 100%.
again. It's that whole thing of, I think, that roller coaster, and I don't think that roller coaster is articulated enough. We've started from literally the bottom of me, like literally from zero,
Literally zero.
learning along the way, and yeah, I think one thing I'd say though is learn a lot. I've learned personally a lot about myself, where I'm not necessarily the best at, or the things that I thought I was potentially good at. And I think this is kind of shine a lot of light on things that I need to improve. I think that for me is a big lesson.
Yeah,
And I think those lessons are eventually, once I'm able to master it, it'll be a good thing. Not only for myself, but obviously for Findsy itself. It's just getting there, isn't it?
you have to think we conceived the idea back in January, end of January, and we've had to then go out there.
End of January, yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to build some sort of MVP or some sort of demo even. Then found another co-founder, CTO, and we've just had a
Mm,
journey since. We've onboarded a customer, and we're trying to onboard the next few customers.
yeah,
And hopefully in the next few weeks we can close a potentially big customer, a venue operator, I'd say, if we can.
yeah,
Or just keep pushing. It sometimes may seem a bit difficult, but we have to keep going.
yeah,
And learn along the way,
definitely.
that's the main thing. Because the
Yeah,
amount you learn about yourself, it pushes you and drives you to do even more. Like I haven't slept since last night, literally. I mean, Friday night I probably slept around 4 hours, maybe.
yeah.
And I've
It's
been
crazy.
tired. Yeah, I literally ain't tired. And now that we're doing this live stream, for some reason I'm not tired. I'm like, well,
Normally, I would be completely knocked out,
that's what I was thinking.
having to,
I was surprised. I was like, hold on, how come you're still going? You literally try and do this Twitch stuff. You went through those streaming, what were they called? The streaming platforms.
yeah,
And I was like, you're still carrying on.
yeah. I was like, I want it to work, but yeah, we will get it to work. I think it's just one of those things where I think, I'll be honest, I think it did get to me, probably about 3, 4 o'clock. I was thinking, right, I think I'm going.
Yeah,
I don't know. Just decided to. I'll probably regret it tomorrow.
yeah,
I'll be thinking, oh my god, why did I do it? But at the same time, I think it's a new experience, isn't it? I
yeah.
think it's one of those things where I think, you know, I remember we had a conversation very early on about having kind of a podcast or something along the lines of lives, etc.
Yeah.
I think not only would it be a benefit for us, it'd be a benefit for other people as well. I think. there's an element that we want to be able to offer not only to ourselves but to the people that will watch us. It's all about kind of building a connection with people and stuff like that, and people relating to your life struggles. And there's certain situations that we may have gone through that other people are going through, and we've maybe come out on the other side of things, which, like I said, I think, like we mentioned before, it wasn't all kind of roses and petals, was it? It was a lot of twists and turns. But yeah, we've come out from a lot, and then come out on the better side of things.
Yeah, 100%. That is the main thing.
Mm.
We've struggled, persevered, we've had battles, but we're still going. That's the main thing, is no one's given up. We're still
Yeah,
pushing.
definitely.
That's the biggest one. As soon as someone decides to give up, they literally, in a way, it can have the effect of damaging the ship, where you might be sinking, but thankfully we've not reached that, and I don't think we will.
Yeah,
We just keep going. We'll find a way.
I do think. Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
The main thing is, I think once we've, all it takes is one big customer, one bit of, one push from a media outlet even, and it starts the process of virality.
Yeah.
And that's it. Then it just, everything changes. Once you see the users go up, go up, that's when the whole, then you're thinking about something else. Then it's a new challenge. From 0 to 1,
Yeah.
you're now scaling at that point, and then you have to work out how do you scale effectively. So you have to go on into a different level when it comes to entrepreneurship.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think we've had multiple conversations about the whole 0 to 1 and then scaling, and how do we really kind of how do we really scale, and how do from getting the first customer over the line, how do we get from then 0 to 1 to 1 to 10? Because I remember when we first started, you've always mentioned to me personally, like, the hardest thing is to get from 0 to 1 in anything, whether that's business or whether that's just anything in life. You class yourself as getting up out of bed, 0 to 1, always the hardest thing. But
Yeah.
once you're up, and then you just then on a roll in that sense.
Once you find
Yeah,
the right channel, that's it. Then you just hyper focus on that channel. It's not going to take long. But you have to keep trying new things, different things. But eventually you find something that actually does work, and then you can really scale.
yeah,
We've got one customer, yes, but we're able to leverage that, thankfully. A lot of startups out there, they don't have any customers at all, so thankfully we've been able to capture one. We do have a MRR, got some recurring revenue.
yeah.
Did you had
I think it's just increasing that. Say again, sorry.
I liked that YouTuber?
Yeah, we've had a couple.
I mean, did you just recently add one?
Yeah,
Just now?
let's try and see if we can push it out there.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, let's say we just need to keep pushing. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
So it's to your
In the morning.
TV and
I just took off my laptop, so I think we've still got another person in there, hopefully.
Okay. Or two people. Was it one? Or one?
Two. Oh, no.
Nice 1-1.
Yeah, it's just a TV now.
And it's just me on Twitch. Okay. Yeah, let's just run YouTube for another 3-4 minutes till about 30.
Yep.
And then we'll just end it. And what we'll do then, we'll just reconvene tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely.
And we'll just run through the pitch and stuff through the night and do our live, whatever. So
Yeah,
it's not too bad.
definitely.
It's pretty good, to be fair.
It's actually really not it's not bad at all.
Mm.
Just trying to see because there's you can get badges on Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
You can get badges on Twitch. So like,
Okay.
let's say for example,
Ah.
yeah. So just oops, get my laptop. Yeah, and then obviously the more kind of you kind of stream, etc., the more badges you get, which is interesting.
So on the Twitch it
So
says
we've just got the
about
eight begins.
Findsy, and it says we don't know much about them, but we're sure Findsy is great. Is that who's the one follower
Which was
on Twitch?
that's me. I just followed it from. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So 30-day performance. Yeah. Have we just joined onto the Twitch again?
No.
No. We might have another person on the Twitch, which is nice.
Welcome to the channel. We're 3 founders building a startup in public. So we'll be on here and we'll be just discussing things about entrepreneurship, about building a startup, our ups and downs, our wins, our losses, and hopefully this is the beginning of our ascendance to the top. We're not looking to be the to beat the likes of Kai Sinat or iShowSpeed. We've got a different goal in mind. Well, one day you'll hear about Findsy, and I'm sure you'll be using the platform, and it should help you solve your experiences when it comes to food venues, and you'll have a better experience. Almost certain when you go to a restaurant takeaway, you'll be able to use Findsy, and you'll be able to make decisions or informed decisions a lot faster. Whether it comes to any restaurants, whether it comes to any dishes, Findsy will help you make that decision. The weird thing is my back is literally killing for some reason.
It's still not got any better.
If I sit up for a long time, it just starts to hurt. So I don't know how I'm going to do Egypt on Friday. Go away on Friday.
And to Egypt on Friday?
Yeah, my friend basically. That was, remember when I was on about I have to go away?
Yeah.
So my friend was like, "This is his last holiday," and then he's like, "Please come," and I was like, "Oh, just a weekend, basically." I was like, "Weekend might be okay. It's not a whole week."
Yeah.
So I was like, that's fine. Let's just go get it out the way. Because it basically it's going to Saudi
Yeah.
Arabia after that. So I said,
Is it?
yeah. So I said, we just get it out the way then.
Yeah.
Like, it's been a while since we went. And the last place we went was Tenerife.
Mm. Yeah.
So I said, okay. So can you do this date? And I said, it shouldn't be. Obviously, this is before the restaurant. You know that event that you mentioned.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's before that, so I wasn't aware of the event. But you've said that they haven't responded. Have they?
Ah,
Responded or
which one?
that event, the XL hospitality event?
I don't think that.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay, so it looks like we
Right.
won't be going to that one. Unless you and Hassan want to go.
Yeah.
But you'll have to go as attendees.
Mm. I don't know how that would fare. Really, when it comes to kind of like we could potentially network with business owners,
Yeah,
but it just depends on how receptive they'll end up being.
yeah.
Um, yeah, I think it just depends on how receptive they're going to be. To be fair,
If you can do the that dining event, because that's hospitality.
yeah,
If you guys want to go, as I said, you both can
that's
still
fair
go.
enough, isn't it?
You'll have to obviously network there with the other customers,
Yeah,
which can be done. Just generally chat to people. You can easily do that.
yeah, yeah.
But again, you have to get tickets for that. You just walk in.
I think it's ticket based. I think they need to make sure that they've got a certain amount of people.
Mm.
Sorry. Yeah, I think they've got to limit how many people are coming in and out.
Yeah.
Um, I think it's not necessarily the most expensive in the world.
Oh, the cheap.
Um,
It's always free now.
no, I think you still have to pay for entry. And it's, it's a hotel one to the 6th and the 7th of October. That's it's hospitality, but it's mainly hotels. The expo, hospitality tech expo.
Oh, there's one on the 6th of September as well. October, I mean.
Of October, yeah.
Really?
Um,
Just the first and second?
say again, sorry.
I thought it'd be just the first and second. So the 6th and 7th, is that just, do you say it's just hotels?
That's hotel based, yeah. But the tickets, I think, have all sold out because when you go to the tickets, they were free, yeah. But it has come up with an error. So JS Event Technology has come up with an error saying there's an error occurred with our website. Been made aware of the error, so they may be fixing it. It may be that they're still there. Um,
Hotels, hotels, hotels. To be fair, we can do hotels.
they can.
We had a hotel in, we get the same process. We get the data, push into the AI. He has structured the data and then the
Yeah,
information.
sorry. Yeah, they're all independent ones.
Independent hotels.
Yeah. So there's going to be there's 4,000 plus potential buyers of the as in kind of business or hotel owners, etc. 200 plus brands and thought leaders and industry speakers is 150 plus. So there's gonna be quite a lot of people. You've got a software luxury Beam Group, Dorm, which is home linens, Beltries to Forge, chocolates, Birchall's, Bright Looks, Black Pine. I'll have to do a little bit more kind of look into this.
Yeah, let's take a look. 6th and 7th is Monday and Tuesday, isn't it, for the hotel one? I mean, could we get
Yeah,
for the hotel one?
let's have a look. Get a free ticket. Let's see what it comes up. Register before it tells you. Okay, it's another contact form.
Is it?
Yeah. Okay. So you got the expo, hospitality expo, on the 30th and the 1st. 26, which is the food and drink expo. More food and drinks. Hotel and Resort Innovation Expo. That's gone. That was in May, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think people were on it, to be fair, because 1-1 now. Interesting.
Say that, sorry.
I say it's now 1-1.
Back down to 1.
Yeah, it's now 1-1. So I mean, I think people were on it. What's the 38 minutes? Yeah, let's take a look at that. We'll sort something out. Okay,
Yeah.
what are you saying then? You want to end it and go to sleep?
Yeah, I might. Oh, we got another viewer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
On Twitch or YouTube?
Yeah, on Twitch. Yeah, on Twitch. Oh, and YouTube as well.
How's it going, guys? We're doing all-nighter. Good morning to everybody.
We're catching the early birds.
Early bird gets the worm, is what they say.
We're catching. That's the one. Yeah, there's no rest for the wicked, is there?
So we're building a startup. If you have any questions, we can share our experiences. Just drop a message in the chat and we shall try our best to get that answered for you. Even though we haven't slept all night. And it's 6 a.m. here. 6, 7.
We'll try and articulate. Yeah. Yeah, it's just coming up to 7 o'clock. We'll try and articulate an answer. Don't know how it will come out, but I'm sure something will come out for you. Yeah, just to let you know, this is obviously our first time streaming. So we're still trying to get used to how it works. But I'd be appreciative if you could, on YouTube, drop a like, and also, on Twitch, drop us a follow. Yeah, it'd be much appreciated because we'll be dropping a lot more content as we're going through and as the days go by.
Yeah, we're Findsy AI. We're a data AI concierge and data intelligence platform. So you can find us on www.findsy.ai. You can check us out. We're on LinkedIn. Give us a follow. And hopefully you'll be using our platform soon. We'll be going live in the next few weeks, hopefully. So once we're live, we hope that you are the first users.
Yeah. If you're a business owner as well, you can contact us. We're going to be offering a lot in terms of insights and intelligence, help you make those better decisions.
100%.
And if you're just someone that just loves food, use our platform and we'll be able to kind of find dishes that are perfect for you and dishes that you'll enjoy.
If you know anyone that has a restaurant or a food venue, let them know, because we're able to provide them with analytics and data that allows them to understand their customers at a more deeper level. That's something that they can then take action on. It's highly valuable for them, especially those that want to grow their business.
Because ultimately, when we're talking about growth, growth leads to profits, growth leads to revenue increasing. I think that just makes everyone a lot happier as well. From business's point of view, from customers' point of view, they've been able to get a lot more service, better service in that sense. And their experience is better as a whole.
And if you have any questions, just drop in the chat and we'll get the answer for you. Could be anything. Anything tech related, AI related, let us know.
Could even be kind of startup journeys, anything to do with the journey of creating your own business, starting your own business, whether it's taking that first step in getting, start opening something up, whether it's idea, the conception of an idea, maybe you're building something when it comes to a product, or you're starting your own business in terms of an actual venue itself, whether it's a food venue, it could even be maybe a law firm, shop, takeaway, anything of the sort. We're here to offer, and share our real life experiences and on our journey in particular.
Yeah, we've already been on a roller coaster over the last 6 months or 5 months, I'd say. And yeah, entrepreneurship, I think, is glorified. It's something that is made so that people assume that it's easy, assume that it's very straightforward and it doesn't take any learning, it just happens. But customers do not walk through the door. You have to do a lot, whether that be marketing. You have to take on a lot of hats and do a lot of different things. So ideally, you'd want to build a team. So we're a team of 3, and we also have another founder who's hyper focused on the tech side, the AI side, while we deal with the other sides. But you have to learn everything. Either that or you hire somebody. So our strategy is to learn as much as we can, try every channel, every when it comes to marketing, every whether it's social media, whether it's standard ads, we're trying everything. And when it comes to raising a fund, again, you have to do the same. You have to try everything, different strategies to get to get yourself through the door, to get yourself heard. But then once it clicks, that's when you see things will start to change. And I think initially, once we got our first customer, we're getting revenue every month, right? So it changes. We can use that revenue to pay for the the back end, the infrastructure costs, any other costs that we have. We don't have to find investment for that, or invest in it ourselves. We can use that revenue. So when we looked at it from that perspective, and then you think to yourself, okay, if one business can bring me X, the potential is something else. You don't realize how big a potential is and how big the market is when it comes to the online internet industry. It's just huge. I know there's a company that has probably not on board is less than 60,000 people, but they're valuing themselves as £10 million, which I think is insane. But that's just how the world works now. We live in an AI world where company valuations are skyrocketing, and company can be worth zero one day, and next day they're worth billions. But the main thing is to try, and I think anybody can do it if they believe in doing it, believe in themselves. They can achieve, but you have to believe in yourself.
No, definitely. I think it is imperative to have that faith and belief in yourself. I think, yeah, you may not be kind of a master in every single department, but I think it highlights the benefit of a good team around you. I think where maybe, let's say, for example, one particular person may be kind of, falling behind or may not be their strength, it's important that, as a team, you kind of work together and fill in those gaps and kind of, build together, ultimately building a business and company together.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think I can talk from experience where I've not been the best at a particular thing, but yeah, my co-founders have, helped me a lot in kind of bridging those gaps. Or maybe if it's something that I don't have much experience in, and we've had that conversation and thought, right, let's break it down. Let's see, let's take it step by step, because for us, we had the vision. We've got a vision where we've got from completely zero to get into that, a top company in the top bracket of, reaching that unicorn status. But it's a daunting task when you think of it from zero to right the way up there. I think taking things step by step, little bit like by little bit, breaking it down, makes it manageable and makes it achievable as well. I think things like that, I think, aren't highlighted enough, especially on the journey that we're on. I think a journey that a lot of us will be on, hopefully. But yeah, I think being super grateful as well and breaking things down, I think is a massive key to becoming successful.
Yeah, definitely. Celebrate the small wins. I think a lot of people are hyper focused on the big wins. If you get the small wins are necessary and you take them. So, we tend to have 3 meetings a week and we keep pushing. We have small wins. Sometimes it becomes a loss, but we've learned along the way, right? But we haven't, the main thing is we haven't given up and we've persevered through a lot of dark times. And that's the main thing. If you can persevere through a lot of the dark times, when it comes to the business, when it comes to the company, because some people might motivation might be up there one day, down the next. It fluctuates. So it's up to everybody to come together and make sure that we're pushing and we're heading in the same direction. So we need that motivational speech or support by other founders. And I think that's why VCs such as YC do say it's best to have multiple founders, not because of any other reason, but just because simply because if there's any issues, two or three founders can work together to solve it, as opposed to one that may lose their confidence, they may lose their drive. It could be anything, and that what happens then the business just stops.
Yeah.
So I'd say when you first start up, try to find a co-founder, try to find a team if you can. I know it's hard because I was at a stage before I couldn't find anybody. It was difficult to find anyone. And you then think, okay, I have to build myself. Now we haven't, the main thing also is product market fit. How do you reach that? That's a difficult task. And for having a team to help you achieve that is better than you trying yourself and then having failures along the way and then giving up a bit, becoming a bit complacent. Hence why having that team is essential. And to get somebody on board, you have to have that vision and the ability to articulate that vision to them, and them believing themselves that yes, we can do it. And that's how we got our co-founder on board. Articulated the vision, showed him what we can do and what we can achieve if we just keep pushing, and he's believed ever since. Yes, we've had ups and downs, but we've still continued to keep that belief. No, as I said, no one's given up. So it's not a sprint, it's a marathon, and we're on that path. Now, some companies take 2, 3 years, 4 years before they become profitable. So you can just imagine. But the main thing is to keep going and iterate. It's not a situation where, oh no, I've got this idea, I'm going to stick to it. You have to pivot. You have to be able to be like, okay, that's fine. It's not working. We've tried it. We've tried everything. Let's try something else. We've tried this. We've tried that. It's not working. Yeah, let's try this strategy. Test it out. Do not be fearful or do not think, oh, it's my baby or anything like that. It's not. It's you're building. You're trying to build something that has some, that goes and gets product market fit. If you can't get that, then you're not building anything. Or you're building something that has no value in the world. So ideally, you want to build something that people want to buy and is solving a real problem, and that's when you'll find traction. But I think we fall into the idea of, yes, I've thought of this idea, it's the best one ever, it's now going to work, and then when you have a bit of pushback, you then get deflated, then you give up. I think it happens to a lot of people. They see that the mountain is too big and they just go back down the mountain. But it's for you to go through that mental barrier and be like, okay, yeah, I can do it. You have to be delusional, I think. A bit of delusion has to be there, or else you probably will think, what am I doing, right? So, yeah.
Yeah. I think the whole delusion side of thing is a key part. I think for me personally, in the past, I've always been one that's kind of, I'd think 50 million times over, or I'd overthink. I'd be thinking, right, is this realistic? It was always about realism. And if it wasn't realistic, then I wouldn't have never moved forward with it. But I think, the conversations that we've had, as a collective, is you need that delusion to really kind of break past those barriers that put through. Because, like we've said, it's not an easy road. There's always going to be bumps in the road, no matter what it is, whether it's a startup, whether it's just anything in life in general. But I think that element of delusion, it's got to be controlled delusion. Of course, you don't want to be going, out of hand. But I think that controlled delusion really pushes you through. I just wanted to ask you a quick question. Um, just just thinking, obviously, I think you mentioned obviously product market fit being the key thing. What would you say are the most key things in terms of getting product market fit? Like, what would you define from your own obviously personal opinion and experience? What would you class as what is the key things in getting product market fit?
I think the key things are, but product market fit to me means that you don't have to market your product anymore. People are talking about it. You got word of mouth, and let's say if it's a product that is a consumer facing product that people download, then you'll see the metrics. It's going up daily. You've seen the numbers go up. If it's a B2B business, then you have a lot of people booking demos and they're getting on board, and you can close large companies very, very easily. So I think when it comes to that type of traction, that's when you can say, you know what, we're getting, we've got product market fit. We don't have to do much marketing. So I think at that point where you're not knocking on anyone's door, they're coming and knocking on your door. That's when you can say, yes, we're on the up. You know, but in regards to what to do to get there, it's hypothesis. You'll have your hypotheses, and you just have to keep testing it and iterating and trying different strategies. Like there's no one fit solution for every startup out there or any business. It's you testing out different hypotheses, and whichever one works, great. If it doesn't work, test it out again, and then iterate, try something else, pivot, try something else, till you get there eventually. That is the main thing. But I think, yeah, testing out your hypothesis, being open to change, being open to know that okay, this strategy is not going well, even though I've thought of it, I've put hours of work into it, it's not working. You have to be strong enough to then say, okay, I want to pivot. We need to try something else, and then action that. So yeah, I'd say that's from my perspective. I'd say that's how I define product market fit and how to reach that. But I don't think there's that one fit solution. If anyone says to you out there, oh, yeah, do this, you reach it, that's not true. I don't believe there's
Yeah.
any template out there. Everyone is different. Mark Zuckerberg's had a different strategy. Tesla had a different strategy. Like every single company out there has had something. Now some have had leverage, whether that be their academic background, they got their contacts, their network. Very lucky, right? Others might get lucky in other ways. It does take some element of luck, I'd say, but you can only create your own luck.
Funny.
You can only work and try different things to make that luck, become a reality. Or else, if you just think, oh yeah, I'm gonna just try this one strategy, it's gonna work, and it's not working, and you keep trying it, it's a waste of time.
Yeah.
Iterate, move on, try something else. Iterate, move on, try something else.
Definitely. I think it's one of those things where I think sometimes you need to take a step back out of the box, and kind of take yourself outside of the one you're looking. That element of self-reflection and kind of thinking, taking that moment of time to try and think, okay, was this the right thing? That am I doing the right thing? Is the strategy correct? Have I seen results? If you haven't, go back, try and work out what's gone wrong. If you don't get any feedback, that is, if you don't get any feedback from your potential customers or clients, etc., it's one of the hardest thing and most frustrating things, especially from my own experience, when a potential solution that we've come up with, we try and act upon it, and we don't get the feedback or the results that we want, and it's kind of going back over what you've done, thinking that at the time when you've done it and completed it, and you've sent out that potential outreach, or you've spoken to that potential customer or that prospect, at the time you're thinking you've done the absolute best, and it was top quality, the highest quality of you could ever do. Going back over that with a fine tooth comb and kind of pick it apart and reworking it, it can be the hardest, the most daunting, and you're kind of thinking, right, you start getting frustrated. I think from my own experience, I've done that before.
Yeah.
Thinking, right, we thought this was the best copy, and it wasn't. we've not got, a response at all at times.
Yeah,
But really kind of, going through it again and working on it, it's a key thing. I think that's that element of reflection and kind of perseverance in its own way as well. That you got to keep going, keep going, keep going, because it's that lucky break that you're after.
yeah, 100%. That's how you create your luck, by continuing to go. Luck just doesn't happen. You create that, and you just find a way. You have to find a way, and you find it. If you keep trying, you find something. We've had that situation where I've even thought at certain points, how are we going to monetize this? What strategy are we going to use to do this? And it's just come. It's literally not organically has come, and we found a strategy
Yeah,
that that we can use to provide value for B2B businesses that we were struggling to articulate a few months back. We had the B2C side, yes, but how can we monetize that? How can we then monetize it to the businesses? What would they want? And it's taken discovery calls that we had. I think we had a few demo calls, and just that feedback from them. And it wasn't, they didn't say, oh yeah, I want this, I want that. You had to listen to what they say, read between the lines, and then understand, okay, this is actually what they meant. Right? This is what they're trying to say, but because the solution doesn't exist, they can't articulate it to an exact product or solution. So we have to use that, take it as what how they've said it, re break it down, understand it, and then put that into a solution to then take it back to them and say, this is what you were looking for. And I'm certain that, to the prospects that we've spoken to, they would say yes. Well, at least one I know of, he would say yes, because that's exactly what he's trying to say. But we couldn't provide that information because we didn't know ourselves what he was looking for. But to really listen to your customers, listen to those that are telling you what they want, and they may not be entirely correct. We can take elements of that, and if there's a number of customers out there are saying the same thing as you do your due diligence, then you can then safely say, okay, this could work. But get on the demo call, I'd say, and try to understand their pain, understand their problem. It doesn't matter if they're already using another platform, another business. That doesn't make any difference. You try your best to confirm that the problem that you're trying to solve is a big enough pain that not just that person is going through, other people are going through as well. And if you can do that effectively, articulate that, then you're on your way.
definitely, 100%. I can definitely agree with that. I think feedback is key. I think listening to your prospective clients' feedback, it could be a game changer because for us personally, we've got experience in the field that we're in terms of the industry that we're targeting, but there's certain elements and insights that we may not have ever thought of, that these potential prospects have come back to us and said, you've got to go and we need this in particular, or we were expecting something like this, and understanding what they want, because they won't always say it directly, they won't always say it straight up where you can just take it at face value. They'll kind of hide it in their words and in their sentences and their opinions, and kind of picking out those little fine tooth, picking through it with a fine tooth comb is, you really need to do that, because they leave nuggets, and those nuggets are what's going to take you from here to way up there, um, because it's going to be one of those nuggets that it's not going to only just be for that particular business. It works for every single business that you're going to be targeting in that particular industry. Um, yeah, and I think that's yeah, I think that was just my little opinion on that side of things. But
Yeah, I get what you're
yeah,
saying. No, I was looking at Twitch. I was just thinking that when I went off the tab, did that bring me
Mm.
down, or does that affect the counter or no?
I'm not too sure. Oh.
Because I switched to YouTube, and I just
Mm.
did that affect the counter, but I don't think it does, to be fair. So if I'm streaming on Twitch, no, it should. So I'm either one or are you?
Is that on Twitch?
Yeah, Twitch. Yeah. So the one
I
must be
think you might be the one.
the one. Okay, now there's two, but I don't know if
Yeah.
it's me going
I
back
think
and forth. You're not on Twitch, are you? As in, what?
I'm on our stream manager. Yeah.
So I don't
Because
know.
that won't count as me.
So it wouldn't count as you, right? And YouTube one, it doesn't count. Obviously, me sharing, it doesn't count that. And you're on the same one as me, aren't you? So it must be two.
Yeah.
I'm not on my phone or anything like that. Okay. Yeah, I'd say yeah, we had a good session. If
Yeah.
anyone wants to continue, just give us a follow. We'll be on live more often. This was our first day, so first night even. So we'll be on live more often. So whilst we're doing whilst we're building the startup, we'll be doing different types of work. It could be a fundraising side, building a pitch deck. It could be marketing side, creating copy for outreach, anything along those lines. We'll be live streaming all of that, and any discussions we have internally, we'll be live streaming that as well. So we'll be on YouTube Live and Twitch at the moment. If we can get any more channels, we will join them. But for now, it's these two. So if you just give us
Yeah.
a like if you can and a follow, then that'd be amazing.
If you follow us on all our socials as well, we'll be putting kind of alerts out or scheduling kind of lives or when we be planning to go live. And just keeps you updated with the progress of where we're up to. Yeah.
Yeah, if you do well and if you get a lot more people watching, we'll start bringing people on. We know a few people who have been in certain industries and who are experts in their respective industries, and we'll bring them in and we'll just have a discussion. If they want to do work
Yeah.
with us, they can do work. We'll just discuss, building a startup from the ground up. Like this is literally like right at the bottom we're at. So what you're getting now is a stage that you'll be in at some point if you're looking to build a startup or a business. It's this stage. The stage before this is the articulation of, I want to think of the business name, the domain name. I want to register the company. Like you have those stages, yes. Idea creation, but when you get to building a version of the product, iterating that product, you'll be at this stage where you've got a customer and you're looking to continue to grow and you're looking to launch a product that is a hypothesis and you're expecting that to do very well. So yeah, you'll reach that stage. So we're at that stage, but the next stages will be a lot bigger. We'll have a lot more meetings. We'll be in a lot more bigger meetings. Hopefully, we get into contact with a few VCs and we can raise. If we can, then we'll be accelerating that growth a lot faster, working a lot more faster, moving a lot faster. As you can see, it's what 7, 8 a.m. What time is it? It's 7:15 in the UK. Yeah, we've been up all night at the moment, so we haven't slept, but it's just part of the process. You're looking to build a business, you're looking to build a startup, you're taking that risk, and the payoff is life changing for you. This is the reason why it's life changing, because the amount of work that you're putting in is something that you won't do if you're working for somebody else. You won't just randomly have a meeting that you have to just drive all the way to a different town, three hours away, to meet a VC or to meet an investor or have this conversation, or like you don't do that when you're working. Everything's quite planned. But with the startup, you just have to be like, hey, we've got a meeting tomorrow, we need to go. We just get up and we have to go. There's nothing you can do about it. You have to go.
Yeah.
You're planning events, you have to plan everything. So yeah, we literally have 3 meetings a week. internally. And yeah, if we have a demo that we need to get involved in, we need to, convert a prospect, we'll be at the meeting and we'll be doing our best to get that person over the line. So there's a lot of different aspects to learn, and we're learning them along the way. So we'll literally tell you exactly what is required. And if you have any questions, whether that's marketing, it could be anything that you stuck with, we can tell you what we did. And that can hopefully help
Yeah.
you when it comes to you going over the same hurdle. You can find it a more easier journey when it comes to that, or else it's a lot of head banging against the wall to work out the right strategy. So we've done all of that so far. So we're at that next stage. So if you follow us, you can get all those insights. And when our CTO comes in at some point, any tech related questions, infrastructure wise, anything you want AI wise, he'll be answering them as we continue to work to build to get to PMF, product market fit.
Most definitely.
Okay then, guys. Yeah, if you do have anything else to say, Kaliman, we'll just
Yeah, no, it's yeah, it's been a yeah, it's the journey so far has been crazy to say the very least. There's a long way to go, but we've come an awful long way as well at the same time. So I think we just need to kind of, don't dwell on the past too much, but sometimes you got to look back and see, where were you to where you are now, and then you then look in the future and think, where do we need to get to? And you just keep going and going and going. I think that's just my little bit of advice, my little nugget, for everyone that's here. And then, yeah, we appreciate everyone that's going to come through, and yeah, we'll speak to everyone soon.
yeah, definitely. Take care, guys.
All right, perfect. Thank you, everyone.
I'll end the YouTube one.
We ended the YouTube one.
Yeah, end it now. Sorted.